Hi everyone. So I'm getting ready to go up to my son's house, which is the project lawn. So if you remember from past videos, it's been a year, actually about 14 months, but it's about a year. So last fall we put a brand new lawn in from dirt, and if you've been following along my videos, if you're subscribed, if you're not, you should subscribe. Um, we completely did a complete renovation, from putting a new sprinkler system in to killing the old lawn, moving dirt around, and starting fresh. And we planted a new lawn last year, and the last video I did on it was, I believe, right around the first week of September. And I had shown that there was a lot of damage to the lawn because the summer had been so hot. He had a lot of damage from disease. We planted Jonathan Green Black Beauty, which is the combination of tall fescue, perennial ryegrass, and Kentucky bluegrass. And the lawn, it looked awesome all the way till June, but it kind of checked out on us when the heat wave hit. We couldn't keep up with it, just like I couldn't keep up with it on my own lawn. But with that being said, the lawn looks really good now. We're November 17th. We haven't had rain though. We're in a drought, like I think half the country. But having the sprinkler system has really helped. Now, we should have fertilized back in October, and we didn't because there were Halloween decorations all over the grass. So we actually skipped a fertilization, and you'll see that in the color of the lawn when we get up there. So we're going to go up today. We're going to throw some fertilizer down. He sent me a text message, said he already mowed, so the grass has been cut, and we'll throw some fertilizer down, and then tomorrow he can water that in with his sprinkler system. So all we're doing is throwing down some Scott's Winter Guard. I'm a big fan of Scott's. I've been using it forever. It works. Don't let anybody tell you that it doesn't work. It works. I've never used anything on my lawn other than Scott's. And if you've seen videos on my lawn, you can see it looks awesome. So I've got the spreader on the truck, and the hopper is full of fertilizer. We don't have a long drive. He actually only lives about 7 houses up. All right, here we go. Doesn't seem to be much traffic today. At least not on our street. All right, we are off. 7 houses up the street. So if you were driving down the street, you would see how nice this grass looks. Same with mine. There it is. As you can see, it definitely needs to be fed, but it looks great. Now that's a year ago that we did this. The lawn always looks nice after it's mowed. So if you follow my videos, you know this was all dirt. And you can still see where we put a lot of the topsoil, which is up there. It comes down on an angle, and that area is a little greener. But this will green up with some fertilizer. That's all it needs. the last video I did, there was a lot of damage from the heat. It was probably from heat stress, and it was also some disease, but a lot of it was along the driveway. And we did throw some seed down beginning of September, and it has all filled in very, very nicely. Ah, there's the homeowner. Hey, Mr. Homeowner. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. You still see them areas where we put the topsoil are a little darker than the areas that didn't have it, but otherwise it looks good. Once we put this fertilizer down and you water it in, it'll all green up. It'll get nice and dark. You know what I think we should do, Dan? Next weekend, I think we should bring the Swordman up and put some stripes down. I don't know. I just think it's deserving of some stripes. We got to do it at least once just to have some fun with it. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Should we put some stripes in this with the Swordman, with the reel mower? I can hear it talking to me. It's just saying, stripe me. I'm so nice. I'm one of the most beautiful lawns on the street. Stripe me. Yeah, all the damage is pretty much gone. Definitely needs feeding. It needs to eat. You do have some weeds, but we haven't done any weed treatment to this at all this year. He has some clover here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but because it was a new lawn, we didn't want to treat for weeds. And really, other than that, he had some summer weeds, but we let them go and they kind of died off as the weather got warmer. He has some areas in here. It looks like he's seeded. That's starting to grow. Yeah, clover. Got clover. We're going to have to treat for clover in the spring, but we'll leave it alone. You can't see it unless you're right on top of it. Yeah, this lightness here is just needs some food. Give us some nitrogen. This is going to darken right up. This area here was real tough to grow. It would wash out every time we would get a rain. But it filled in. If you just go check out my videos from when we progressed with this new lawn, you'll see when we first seeded, there was a lot of washout in here. There was a lot of washout that came from where the white car is, and it kind of ran on an angle. So every time it rained, it would wash out our seed. But I knew eventually we would get something to grow, and we did. And there was no tricky stuff here. We didn't do anything crazy. No soil test, no pre-germination of seed. We threw the seed down and we watered it. You want to do pre-germination, go ahead. But in my opinion, in Pat's opinion, it's not necessary. And this is proof of that. So we'll throw down the fertilizer, Dan. They're calling for rain. Thursday or Friday? I thought it was Friday. So I would water tomorrow morning to water the fertilizer in. So water tomorrow morning and then water again on Wednesday. And then hopefully we get some rain, and that'll really, really green it up if we get some rain. And then next Sunday, we'll do another video and we'll put some stripes down.
Sounds fun to me.
If you aren't doing anything. All right, so I guess the most important thing is the homeowner's happy. So we're gonna throw this fertilizer down. I'm not gonna video it. There's a million videos on throwing fertilizer down. But I wanted to show you exactly how this project lawn looked 1 year later. I would say that this is an established lawn at this point. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe so you can see the video for next weekend when we put some stripes down on this lawn, and it's even more greener than what it is now. And I'll see everybody in the next one.